Most free AI tools are a lie. They're designed to lure you in, then slam a paywall in your face the second you try to do anything useful. I tested over 50 of them to find the 10 that are genuinely free. 3 are so good. They can completely replace paid subscriptions you are using right now, saving you hundreds of dollars a year. Let's dive in. To make this list, every tool had to pass my 3-point actually free test. First, generous usage limits. A tool isn't free if you can only use it 3 times. Every tool I'm showing you can become part of your daily workflow without you constantly worrying about the paywall. Second, the core features must be unlocked. You get the real experience, not a powerless demo. The free version has to be powerful on its own. And third, no export watermarks. This is a deal breaker. If you create something, it should be yours to use without an ugly logo plastered all over it. Every tool on this list passes that test. Let's start with the one that will save you the most time. And first up, the one everybody knows, ChatGPT. But does the free version still hold up in 2026? The answer is a clear yes, but with a few important caveats. OpenAI now gives free users access to its powerful GPT 5.2 model, which is a major upgrade. It's excellent for drafting emails, summarizing long documents, and brainstorming ideas. I fed it a 2,000-word article and asked for 5 key takeaways. It delivered a perfect summary in 15 seconds. The catch is the usage limit. You get a set number of messages with the full GPT 5.2 model within a 5-hour window. Once you hit that cap, you're either locked out or switched to a less capable model. For most people doing daily text tasks, this is fine. You likely won't hit the cap. But if you need the AI for hours of intensive work, you will feel that restriction. The free version also includes web browsing, file uploads, and the GPT store, all of which used to be paid features. However, advanced tools like data analysis and image creation have much stricter limits than the paid plans. The paid upgrade, ChatGPT Plus, costs $20 a month for higher usage limits, faster responses, and priority access to new features. So who is this for? For professionals, students, and writers who need a top-tier assistant for text-based tasks, the free version of ChatGPT is more than enough. You only need to upgrade if you're a power user who constantly hits those daily limits. Next, for anyone tired of paying for AI image generators, Leonardo AI is the best free alternative to Midjourney. Full stop. It passes my actually free test with flying colors. You get 150 free tokens every single day, and they reset. A simple image generation costs just a few tokens, meaning that daily allowance is enough to create 20 to 40 high-quality images. That's a generous limit most users will never hit. The core features are also unlocked. You get access to their best community models and a wide range of stylistic controls. I tested it with a complex prompt for a YouTube thumbnail. Epic cinematic shot of a neon-lit cyborg wolf howling at a futuristic moon. The results were consistently impressive, with a level of detail I'd expect from a paid tool. And it doesn't watermark your exports. There are 2 catches. First, your images are public by default on the free plan. You have to upgrade for private generations. And second, premium features like their powerful Alchemy upscaler are limited. Upgrading starts at around $12 a month for a much larger token allowance, private generations, and full access to advanced features. The bottom line? For creators and marketers who need high-quality images for social media or blogs without a subscription, Leonardo's free plan is unbeatable. You only need to upgrade if you require privacy for client work or need to generate hundreds of images per day. If you're a developer paying for GitHub Copilot, you can stop. Cursor is an AI-first code editor that does much of what you pay for, completely for free. It's built on VS Code, so the interface is familiar, but the AI is integrated much more deeply than a simple plugin. You can chat with your entire codebase, debug errors, and generate functions just by describing them. The free plan is genuinely useful for daily work. You get a monthly allowance of requests to premium AI models, which is more than enough for typical coding tasks. I tested this by feeding it a buggy, 150-line Python script. I highlighted an error and just typed, "Find and fix this." In under a minute, Cursor not only identified the logical flaw, but also suggested a more efficient way to rewrite the entire function. The main limitation is the cap on those premium model requests. If you're an extremely heavy user, relying on the AI for hours every day, you might hit the monthly limit and be switched to slower models. Upgrading to the Pro plan costs $20 a month and significantly increases your allowance of fast queries. My final take: For solo developers, students, or anyone who wants a deeply integrated AI coding partner without another subscription, Cursor is the best free option available. It's a direct replacement for a paid VS Code and Copilot setup. While ChatGPT is the default for many, Claude is the one you should use for serious writing and research. It's the best free AI for anyone who needs to process huge amounts of text or wants a more human-like writing partner. Claude's biggest advantage is its massive context window, even on the free tier. I put this to the test. I uploaded a dense 100-page PDF report, the kind of document that would instantly break the free version of most other tools. I asked Claude for a 10-point summary with citations. It finished the task in about 90 seconds and didn't miss a single key point. For researchers, students, or lawyers, this feature alone is invaluable. If you're finding these deep dives valuable and you want to stay ahead of the curve on tools that actually work, take a second to subscribe. I do this full time so you don't have to. The free tier gives you a generous number of messages with its latest model, which resets every 5 hours. This is more than enough for daily work. You can upload multiple large files and chat with them directly. The experience is powerful and doesn't feel like a stripped-down demo. The paywall appears with the message cap. During peak times, you may also get less frequent access to their absolute top-tier model. Upgrading to Claude Pro for $20 a month gives you 5 times more usage and priority access. For anyone who regularly works with long documents, research papers, or books, Claude's free version is the undisputed champion. It's also my top pick for creative writing where you want a less robotic tone. You only need to upgrade if you find yourself hitting the message limit every single day. Now, while ChatGPT is a great assistant and Claude excels at writing, Gemini's superpower is its connection to everything else you do. It's the best free AI if you live inside Google's ecosystem. Its key advantage is the deep integration with Gmail, Docs, and Drive. I tested this by pointing it to a chaotic project folder in my Google Drive, filled with meeting notes, spreadsheets, and a long email chain. I asked it to create a 1-page summary of the project's current status, pull out all key deadlines, and list every action item. It delivered a perfectly organized brief in less than 60 seconds. That's a task that would take me at least 30 minutes of manual searching. No other free tool can do that, because they can't see your personal data. The free version gives you access to the powerful Gemini 3 Pro model, with daily usage limits that are generous enough for most people. The catch? The absolute top-tier models and advanced features like video generation are reserved for paid plans. Upgrading to the AI Pro plan costs about $20 a month and gives you higher limits and 2 GB of cloud storage. So if you use Gmail, Google Docs, and Google Drive daily, the free version of Gemini is a must-try. It acts as an intelligence layer across your existing workflow, saving you hours of busy work. Next up is a powerful, uncensored model that many people haven't heard of. DeepSeek is the best free AI for developers and researchers who need raw, unfiltered performance without the heavy-handed restrictions of mainstream models. Its consumer chat app is positioned as entirely free, with no ads or paywalls for core features. I tested its specialized Coder v2 model by asking it to write a Python script to scrape data from a complex, JavaScript-heavy website. Other models often struggle with this, but DeepSeek produced a clean, working script in under 30 seconds. It consistently outperforms many rivals in coding benchmarks. The free plan is surprisingly generous. You get access to their latest models through the web interface with daily usage caps suitable for most individual workflows. For developers who need API access, they provide a free monthly token allowance that's enough for experimentation and small personal projects. The main limitation is that the free API tier is not for commercial use. Heavy API users will need to upgrade to a paid, token-based plan. But for the web-based chat, there are no Pro or Plus subscriptions. The experience is fully featured for free. If you're a developer who wants a top-tier coding assistant or a user who wants a less restricted conversational AI, DeepSeek is a must-try. It's a direct, powerful, and genuinely free alternative. For number 7, we have the tool I use for all my voiceovers. ElevenLabs is the best way to create realistic AI voices for free. It passes the actually free test, but with one critical condition. The free plan gives you 10,000 characters per month, enough to generate about 10 minutes of audio. The quality is outstanding. I gave it the sentence, "I wouldn't do that if I were you," and the AI voice delivered it with a perfect mix of warning and concern. You also get access to a huge library of pre-made voices. Here's the catch, and it's a big one. The free plan does not include a commercial license. If you publish any audio created on the free tier, you are required to credit them by including ElevenLabs.io in the title. It also doesn't allow you to use its most powerful feature, voice cloning. To get a commercial license and unlock voice cloning, you need to upgrade. Plans start at just $5 a month, making it one of the most affordable and valuable upgrades on this entire list. For personal projects or just experimenting with AI audio, the free version is fantastic. But for any serious creator, the $5 starter plan is an essential investment. If you're making videos for social media, CapCut is the best all-in-one AI editor, and its free version is incredibly powerful. It passes my test easily. You get all the essential editing tools, plus access to a huge library of effects and sounds without paying anything. Most importantly, you can export videos up to 1080p without a watermark, which is a huge deal. Some templates add a final CapCut clip at the end, but you can just delete it before you export. I tested its AI auto caption feature on a 2-minute clip, and it generated subtitles with near-perfect accuracy in about 60 seconds. A massive time saver. The free version also includes surprisingly good AI tools like background removal and basic video enhancement. So, what's locked behind the Pro plan? Advanced AI features like motion tracking, high-precision background removal, and AI audio cleanup. You also need to upgrade for 4K exports. The Pro plan costs around $10 to $20 a month. For 90% of creators making content for TikTok, Reels, and YouTube Shorts, CapCut's free version is all you will ever need. You only have to upgrade if you're a professional who needs 4K quality or relies heavily on advanced AI tools. Which of these tools would save you the most money? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one. For number 9, we have the tool everyone says will finally replace Google search, Perplexity AI. I put it to the test with a complex question. Summarize the latest academic findings on lithium metal battery degradation from the last 6 months. Google would give me links. Perplexity gave me a concise, sourced summary in 45 seconds. The free plan is surprisingly powerful. You get unlimited standard searches and even a few pro searches every 4 hours, letting you access premium models like Claude or GPT 5.2. The main limitation is the cap on those pro searches, and you can't upload many files for analysis. For power users, the Pro plan unlocks hundreds of daily pro searches for $20 a month. For research, it absolutely beats Google. It's faster, more direct, and the citations build trust. For students and professionals who need accurate answers fast, it's a must-try. It won't replace casual browsing, but it will completely change how you do research. Finally, at number 10, the supposed PowerPoint killer, Gamma. It promises to create an entire presentation from a single prompt. I gave it the command, create a 10-slide presentation on the future of artificial intelligence. In about a minute, it generated a complete, well-designed deck with text and AI-generated images. The quality was impressive for a first draft, but here's the twist. The free plan fails my actually free test. You start with 400 credits, enough for about 10 presentations, but they don't refresh. The real deal breaker is the Made with Gamma watermark added to all exports. Removing it requires upgrading to a Pro plan, which starts at around $8 to $10 a month. My verdict is to skip the free version for any professional work. That watermark kills its usability. However, it's a fantastic tool for creating first drafts, internal presentations, or student projects where a small credit is acceptable. It isn't a PowerPoint killer yet, but it's the fastest way to get from a blank page to a solid first draft. So those are the 10 best free AI tools for 2026. But 3 on this list are in a class of their own. They don't just offer value, they directly replace paid subscriptions. Leonardo AI is a powerful free alternative to Midjourney for image generation. Cursor can completely replace a paid GitHub Copilot subscription for developers. And CapCut's free version has everything most people need to edit social media videos, replacing the need for an expensive editor like Premiere Pro. Using just those 3 could save you over $50 every single month. But which one is the single best free tool overall? For me, the answer is Claude. While ChatGPT is an incredible all-rounder, Claude's unique ability to handle huge documents on its free plan is something no other tool can match. I gave it a 100-page research paper and got a perfect summary back in 90 seconds. For students, researchers, or anyone who works with dense information, that one feature is invaluable. It is the most powerful and generous free tool you can start using today. So the final list comes down to 9 tools that are genuinely free for real work, and 1, Gamma, that's best for drafts. My goal wasn't just to list free tools, but to find the ones that respect your time. These aren't demos designed to frustrate you into upgrading. They're powerful enough to be integrated into your workflow today, replacing subscriptions that might be costing you hundreds of dollars a year. But the world of AI tools changes faster than any other industry. A generous free plan today can be nerfed with a pricing update tomorrow. New, more powerful tools are released every single month. Keeping track of what's actually the best option is a full-time job, and it's my job. If you want to stay updated with honest, hands-on testing without having to sift through the sponsored reviews and marketing hype, make sure you're subscribed. I'll continue to track these tools and find the next ones that are actually worth your time. In my next video, I'm putting the 2 giants of AI video generation, Sora and Veo, head-to-head in a real-world test to see which one is truly ready for creative professionals. I'll see you then.